Have you ever felt like you didn't belong, like you had to change in order to be accepted? Well, the Bible tells the incredible story of Jacob, who definitely did. So let's dive into today's adventure. After the time of Isaac, God's promise continued through his sons, but their story was one of rivalry, struggle, and finally reconciliation. Let's meet the characters. First, we have Jacob, son of Isaac and grandson of Abraham. Then there's his twin brother Esau. Their story begins with their birth. The birth of Jacob and Esau. Rebekah was pregnant with twins. She looked and looked, but couldn't see them. So she prayed, and God spoke, saying, "Two nations are in your womb. The older will serve the younger, and you will have two distinct peoples from these two boys." Then suddenly she felt them kick. She knew that what God had said was true. First came Esau, covered in hair like a red or purple garment. He was a wild man, a hunter, and a man of the field. Soon after, Jacob came out, quiet and still, a dweller in tents. So they were very different. Rebekah held her newborn twins close. She couldn't wait to see what God would do in their lives. The birthright. Now, one day after the boys grew up, Esau came home from hunting and found that he had nothing to eat. He was so hungry that he could have eaten a horse. Meanwhile, Jacob was cooking some stew. He called out to his brother, "Hey Esau, let me give you some stew." "Okay, but only if you promise to give me your birthright." "What? Why? That's my inheritance. Don't trade your future for temporary desires." Esau thought about it. He was too hungry to care about being the firstborn, so he agreed. And Jacob gave him the stew. When Isaac got very old and his eyes were droopy, he called for Esau, his oldest son, and said, "I want to give you a special blessing." But Rebekah overheard this and told Jacob, "Listen, Jacob, your brother is going to get the blessing because he's the firstborn. But I think God's promise belongs to you. So, here's what we'll do. You're going to dress up like Esau, hairy like him. Then you will go to your father and get his blessing." So Jacob got some goatskins, put them on, and went to his dad. Isaac felt them, but he couldn't see. He thought it was Esau. So he gave Jacob the blessing. Suddenly, Esau came in. He heard what happened and started crying. He asked God why he had done this to him, and he vowed to kill Jacob. So Jacob ran away at night, fearing for his life. Jacob's dream. Jacob walked for a long time. He found a stone and decided to use it as a pillow. Soon he fell asleep. Then he dreamed of a ladder that reached up to heaven. Angels were going up and down it. And at the top, God spoke, "I am with you. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth. Wherever you go, I will be with you, and I will protect you wherever you go. And I will bring you back to this land, I promise. And I will not leave you until I finish what I have planned in your life." When he woke up, he realized that this was a holy place. So he named it Bethel, which means house of God. And he poured oil on the stone where he slept as a pillow and kept it as a treasure. Jacob and Haran. After the dream, Jacob went to Haran, where his uncle Laban lived. There he met his cousin, Rachel, and fell in love. But Laban tricked him and made him marry her older sister, Leah, first, and after a while, he married Rachel too. So Jacob served Laban for 14 years to marry them both. God blessed Jacob with many children, and these became the beginnings of the 12 tribes of Israel. Wrestling with God. After Jacob had been in Haran for 20 years, he heard that King Esau was now dead, and he was afraid that his brother would come back and take revenge. So he decided to go back home. On the way, one night he wrestled with a mysterious man until the next morning. The man asked, "What's your name, Jacob?" "No, your name won't be Jacob anymore, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men and prevailed." Then Jacob limped on, but he felt blessed. Reconciliation. When Jacob got closer to his home, he was afraid to see his brother again. But when Esau saw him, he ran to him and hugged him. He forgave him for everything that had happened. They both wept with joy, and the brothers were finally reconciled. And that's the story of Jacob, from rivalry to reconciliation. From Jacob to Israel, God's promise continued, even through conflict and struggle. God's plan never fails. Hey kids, remember, no matter what happens, God is with you always. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.